and very supportive hand to all the doctors who have been in protesting here. On behalf of my party, we strongly condemning the heinous attack and the gruesome murder of trainee doctor which occurred on 6th of August this year. Our heartfelt condolences are with families and friends of the victim on this odd situation. Today, the statistical data of Government of India speaking, not any private agency, the Government of India itself speaking, every single day 3 to 4 rapes are being committed across the nation. It is very shameful and unfortunate that being in a 78th year of independence, we are still striving for the protection and safety of the women. It is a very, very shameful act. Today we are seeking justice. Our slogan is, we want justice. We want justice. To whom we are asking? We want justice. From whom we are seeking this justice? From the politicians? All the parties, irrespective of caste and creed, everyone stands with you. Everyone are extending their solidarity with you. They are also seeking the justice. From the government you are expecting every instance, either the Nirbhaya, the Disha, the Asifa incident, whichsoever the incident occurs, the acts are passed in the parliament, in the legislatures, but are of no use. So all the government, the Chief Minister of West Bengal herself is coming on the road seeking justice. The Prime Minister of India in his Independence Day speech quoting this incident. So all the governments are standing with us asking the justice. Then to whom you people are asking the justice? To the police? Police are performing their duties. They are investigating thoroughly. They are presenting the culprits in face of the magistrate. You can't blame the police. Then to whom you are asking the justice? To the magistrate? Magistrate also commencing the trials. So all are doing their duties. Still the justice are not coming. What's the reason? So my dear fellow doctors, we want justice is an old template. Today the need of the hour is, we want correction in the sections of the law. We want corrections. We want expulsions of the sections of the law which are protecting these culprits. Like how we learn in the mathematics, minus into minus plus, plus into plus plus, plus into minus plus or minus. The same gimmicks are there in law. The same loopholes, the same tricks are there in law. Section 84 of the IPC states, if the crime is committed in the drunken state, it is not an offense. Section 85 of the IPC says, if the committing person is a mentally unsound person or he is a mental illness, whichsoever he done, the rape, the crime, the murder, it doesn't come under offense. If the gang rape is happened, 20 years of imprisonment. If a single person rapes, 10 years of imprisonment. What are these disparities? What are these baseless sections we are having? Having this baseless section, we are expecting justice from the government? No. Mark my words. Until and unless, I repeat, until and unless there will be a correction of the law, there will be a certainty of laws, there will be a severity of the punishment, you can't expect justice from the government or the magistrate. So my dear fellow doctors, it's my humbly request to you, our MLA is with you. Whichsoever problem you are facing in RIMS, list out either the surveillance CCTV camera, either the security guards, either the roster of the night duties, whichsoever you want, or the canteens during the night time, whichsoever in the premises of the RIMS you are facing, please list out. Our MLA is with you, she will handle and she will take care of. And my humble request, we all stand with you in this odd situation, and a very small request to you is, please half of the doctors go to duties because the sufferers are poor. The sufferers here are poor. So it's my humble request. Definitely the justice should be done. There should be a correction of law. With this I end up my speech. Thank you.